Hey guys, I am coming to you live from my dining room table. No fancy camera today, just my cell phone, no fancy lighting, no fancy microphone. I just got home from the gym and from the grocery store and stuff, and I was inspired to talk to you today about my week. I had a rough week. I had a rough couple of weeks. I didn't feel good. I felt horrible. If I had no energy. Um, it was weird. Not only did I have no energy, but I was sore. My muscles hurt, my head hurt, my neck hurt. I was getting cramps in my hamstrings. I Last week I rested. I did like 3 days of easy spinning on my bike. Nothing strenuous at all. Did some walking. On Sunday, I went to work. I was exhausted all day at work. Woke up on Monday with a stomach problem. Went to work. Had guard duty for the first couple hours of my shift, and then went home after that. I ended up and it was really frustrating because I was supposed to do every year for September 11th. I do a workout to honor the people that died on September 11th. Normally, what I do is jump on a stair climber. My wife goes with me. Um, I've done it wearing body armor and a full load of ammo loadout before. Um, this year, I was going to, instead of doing 110 flights on the stair climber with weight, I was going to do 220 flights of stairs, one for each tower, with no weight. I was excited to do it. It was going to be grueling. It was going to be painful. But that's the reason that we do those kind of workouts. Um, I ended up coming home from work early on Monday. I didn't feel good at all. I didn't think that I'd be able to do the workout. My stomach was just tearing me up, and I ended up marking off sick. I called off sick that night, and I took a couple of days off this week just because I felt crushed. And when it comes down to it, I think that the reason I felt so bad was honestly because of stress. I've got some stuff going on, nothing major, like nothing criminal or anything like that. But I've had some litigation, some civil stuff that I don't really want to get into. I'm not in trouble. I'm the one that's pressing the issue on these civil cases against a local municipality. Has to do with public records and stuff like that. If you guys are starting to catch on to kind of where I'm going with that, I'm doing it without an attorney, which is very stressful because I'm having these hearings, and it's me, and then a judge, and then a team of lawyers on the other side. It's kind of stressful, um, and I think that along with just my workload, running two YouTube channels, trying to keep up with everything. Had my wife's birthday last week, which I was stressed out about making sure that I got all of my additional work done, and then still had time to bake her a cake and celebrate her birthday and stuff. Um, it you know all of the things that I take on myself, they add up, and then when you add another wrinkle into it, like this civil litigation stuff that I'm going through, it's stressful, and stress has a real effect on the body. That's why I'm here talking to you about this right now. It's not the end of the world. I'm not dying or anything, but I wanted to let you know that the entire week I was aware of what was going on. I was like, man, I am stressed out. My blood pressure is through the roof. I know my blood pressure was through the roof. And then I finished up my court hearings yesterday, um, and I thought I would just take a day off to relax. I went shopping. It's something I don't do very often. Shopping for myself. I went rucksack shopping. I went to a military surplus store. Didn't end up buying one. I ended up ordering one online from goruck.com. Uh, and then I went to donate blood, thinking if I donate blood, then I'll thin my blood out and my blood pressure won't be so high. But my blood pressure was actually too high. They wouldn't let me donate blood, which is kind of funny because I'm on a very low dose of blood pressure medication right now. And every time I've gone in for a checkup, the doctor said I was fine. So I am 100% positive that my blood pressure issue that I'm having right now was due to stress. But I was aware of the problem, and I was trying to find ways to work through my problem. Uh, and I think that what we're talking about here is like mental health, and I think this is the way I deal with it, and what I think is important is that if you're dealing with a situation like this, you're not a person that has like a constant burden of a mental illness, but you have mental health struggles from time to time. I think that we all have mental health struggles from time to time. Things get to us. Maybe a little bit of depression will sneak in, a little bit of anxiety. I think it's easy. It's fair to say that what I was dealing with was some anxiety and some stress. And it was having a physical effect on my body. I wasn't sleeping well. I was tossing and turning at night. My wife told me that I was rolling around. I was getting up on my hands and knees, putting my face. I mean, it was a mess. The I was sweating through my pillow every night. Um, it was a mess. But the good thing is I was aware of it, and every single day I tried to do something to alleviate uh, the physical toll that the stress was having on my body. I was trying to eat better. I went for walks, um, and like I was trying to eat a lot of salads and stuff. For some reason, in my brain, eating like fresh vegetables was gonna have a positive impact on my body. It didn't. um, and I didn't have the energy to go out and do any like exerted exercise, which generally I work out pretty hard, and I think that's one of the things that kind of keeps me in line. Well, yesterday is when I finished up the litigation. I went shopping and stuff, and I completely wasted the day. I didn't accomplish anything. My blood pressure was too high to actually donate blood, but physically I felt a little bit better. I felt like I had a little bit more energy. So I was supposed to stay home and cook dinner, but I sent my wife a text and I said, you know what? I'm taking my bike out. I need to try to get out of this funk, which she supported me wholeheartedly. I went for a light ride. I just went on the bike path here in Columbus. I like to ride on the bike path when I'm taking an easy ride because it's so crowded, and there's so many turns and stuff that you can't really get going too fast. So it helps me kind of keep things under control. Where I'm out on the open road, I typically will push myself way too hard. I'll burn all my energy out. And when I'm in a state of mind where I'm stressed out, my blood pressure is really high, getting out on the open road and pushing it hard actually will do more harm than good. So a nice, long, easy workout was what I had planned for last night. It turns out I lost a couple of my water bottles. They fell off the back of my bike. I have a brand new bike, brand new water bottle holders, and I hit some bumps too big and I lost my water bottles. So when I turned around where I would normally switch out my water bottles, I didn't have any more water. So I just had to turn around and come home. So I only rode for like an hour and a half, a little bit, hour and 14 minutes. I did 23 miles, 23 miles of easy riding. And to be honest, I felt a lot better. I got home. I felt normal. I think I slept better last night. And then today I got up. Today's my regular day off. I did a little bit of recording. I actually think I recorded like 3 videos. I already posted one. And then I went to the gym. I'm going to start a new program where I'm focusing still on my cardio, my bike riding and stuff. I think I'm going to start incorporating some ruck marching. I think I want to get into that. Something, I don't know, I like to challenge myself and I like to take on new challenges all the time. One of the things that I have in my brain right now is that by September, I think I'm going to do a 50-mile ruck march, like a 50-mile continuous ruck. I've looked it up. It should take me about 16 to 18 hours. I've never done anything like that. I've never done continuous activity for that long a period of time, not even when I was in the military. When I was in the military, there were times where I was on missions and things like that, but it wasn't like physical exertion for that period of time. So this is going to be quite a challenge, something I'm looking forward to training for and seeing if I can do. So I think what I'm going to be doing is maybe 1 day a week on my bike and 2 days a week I'm going to be out ruck marching. My Saturday mornings, I think I'm going to get up early in the morning, have breakfast, throw on the ruck, and go. I'm going to start trying to put in some 10, 15 mile days here pretty soon. Start working up the weight and seeing if 50 miles by December is something that's attainable. But I'm going to continue on this low heart rate training, this Zone 2 training. And for my gym workouts, I've been doing upper body only, but I've noticed that I'm starting to get knee problems, ankle problems, hip problems because I'm not doing squats and deadlifts. So my new workout regime is going to be 2 days a week where I do whole body workouts. And today was the first time I did that. I started with it was deadlifts and abs, 3 sets of 10, and then I did squats and box jumps, and then I did bench press and bent over rows, and I went from that to I did arm curls and push-ups, and then I finished off with some shoulder stuff. It was about an hour and 15-minute workout. Felt pretty good. But now, kind of the moral of the story is now that I've had some time off to rest, and then I had a couple of days where I forced myself to get out there, get some good workouts in, get some time out in the fresh air. The weather's beautiful right now. Fall in Ohio is like the best place to be. It's like high of 70 degrees. So you can get out there, you can get some work in. You're not boiling. It's beautiful. I keep looking out the window. I wish I could be out there right now. But the moral of the story is I feel so much better. I don't feel like my blood pressure is through the roof anymore. I feel happy. I don't know. I feel pretty good. I'm happy. I'm glad that I was able to push through that. And that was, I guess, the reason I wanted to record this video today and talk to you guys. Just wanted to say, you're going to have these times where you're going to feel stressed out, depressed, anxiety, all of these things. It's important that you realize, what you're going through it's not necessarily part of you. It's something that's happening to you. And you need to take the steps to continue being aware that that is going on, and you need to keep moving forward and try to press through that. There's a lot of things that you can do naturally on your own to push through these kind of issues. Diet and exercise are probably the most underutilized medications known to man. And I'm very proud of the fact that I am usually able to push through this stuff with proper amounts of diet and exercise. And I just wanted to kind of make this video to let people know that everybody goes through these things, even me. And I don't know, and this is how I deal with it. So I would encourage everybody to try all of those things maybe before you go and start getting medicated. And when you start having these feelings and stuff like this, get it under control before it snowballs. Be aware that you're having a problem. Be aware that you're actively trying to work through this problem. And I think that if you go through the right steps, you will find that you're able to get through this on your own if it's sure talk to other people and do other stuff, but I don't think it needs to get to the point where you're going to be medicated. If you're feeling these things, going through these issues, these are the same things that everybody deals with. You're not alone. You're not the only person that's experiencing these things. And if you work at it, you can push through it. At least that's what I did. So, I don't know. I just wanted to share that with you guys. A little bit of real world stuff. And that's going to be it for today. Talk to you guys later.